Alrighty gamers, welcome back to another video on sport mode. Now, as I'm pretty sure every single one of you knows, bonelab comes out in 4 days. Shut up! Anyways, this is going to be the longest days of our lives, my fellow questies. I'm going to mentally kill myself for saying that. You're about to witness the live events of what is going on with my head, when instead of me being me, I am this dummy right here. So if I just grab this, I forgot I had that on, hold on. Come on, get. You get the point. I'm very excited. We're all excited. But, yeah. I will be making sport mode videos every day until bonelab comes out now. That is 4 daily videos. How alive? So, based off of who you are, you might be excited. You might not feel anything about it. You might not know who I am. You might be very mad. However, I don't care how you feel, because I need views. Because the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, looked at me and said, hey, no. So now I gotta make relevant videos. So I'm gonna be playing sport mode while talking about bonelab and talking about the stuff in it, and how I have not a healthy amount of bonelab videos that I've watched because I am a greasy goblin. My mental health has been destroyed by this stupid game, which is going to be the best $30 to $40 that I will spend in my life, depending on how much it costs. It might be 30 because that was the price of Boneworks, but either way, I'm just going to be shooting people and making vehicles 4 days straight and talking about the game. And I'm going to use as many tags as possible, because apparently that's something that helps it get onto people's pages and stuff, especially if it's about things that are kind of booming right now. So basically, if I just upload a 4-second video of me bashing this dude's brains in with this crowbar and just tag it with bonelab, I get more than 2 views. It's kind of funny though, because I like bashing people's brains in with crowbars and shooting them in the forehead with 5.56. So it's a win-win. You get content, you get deranged speaking, profit. I don't know, but I learned how to teleport in VR. Watch this. So basically, you get yourself a grappling gun. You grapple to the point that you want to go, and then what just happened? Okay. Anyways, and then you just do the thing, right? Oh, that's the wrong place. And you might be thinking, but G-Sig, that's just a grappling hook. Well, here's the thing, you stupid idiot. If you would listen and let me finish my sentences, you holster it so that the effects of it are no longer existent. So just go wherever you want, and you're like, dang, I really don't want to walk there again. So then you just kabam, and you're there again. I'm Albert Einstein. Harvard should let me study there. But they won't, because apparently making VR content isn't eligible for Harvard studies. Oh no, yeah. Also, anyone who says they know the bonelab release date before it actually came out and just rickrolled us, you're stupid. Also, remember when the release date got leaked like 5 months ago? I was one of the few people to actually see that, and then I knew the whole time that was coming out September 29th. That's right, baby. So you know, your boy, new from day. I forgot, but where did you come from? That's not my gun. Who are you? Self-defense. It wasn't self-defense. He hit me first. Y'all witnessed that. Y'all saw that, right? You're gonna defend me in court, right? Did I drop my grappling hook? I did. I'm gonna commit several heinous crimes. Come on, just grab. The release of this video game has turned me into a deranged psychopath, but there's nothing that can change that. Except if they released it early. That would be really cool. I mean, it's finished. And they reviewed it. Did I ask about your opinion on the up-and-coming video game bonelab? No, I did not. But unless you're that white dummy that I just killed right here, right now, in Chicago, I'm not actually in Chicago, then I would like to hear your opinion on it. And if you say it's bad or it's trying to be Boneworks, you will become this person. And I have kids in my basement to prove that I am not kidding. Anyways, let me explain why you're wrong. No, a AAA video game that is already posted all over the official Oculus store is not going to be on App Lab, nor is it going to be free. And no, it is not trying to be Boneworks. It is made by the same exact people, and they're trying to... I hope that solves your concerns. Anyways, shut up, Oculus Move. Why isn't this stabbing anymore? You there, fine sir. Would you like to test this nice weapon? Technically, it's perfectly legal because I didn't say on who. So anyways, Gorilla Tag. The worst game to ever plague the Quest. And if you are under the age of 4 years old, you know and love Gorilla Tag. And as I said, it is the worst game to come to Quest, and a bunch of cool games would be coming out in App Lab. Like, hey, that's a cool concept. Oh, guess what? You move with your hands. Because everyone loves Gorilla Tag, and you have to have Gorilla Tag movement to be good. And anyone who believes that, I will find and stab and or shoot. And then proceed to throw them off of their own balcony or roof, whatever they have, like so. I don't know if I'll get their arm cut, or not cut, caught in the gabagool right there, but we'll find out when I get to your exact nautical coordinates. Anyways, what I was gonna say. Now all you need to do is to put your game on App Lab instead of being this beautiful replacement of anything Bone Rush related. Not you, Frenzy VR. Frenzy is pretty horrible. It's a little exaggerated, but the updates kinda ruined it. Inverse, I'm talking to you. You won't see this video. But why did you have to update your game so many times? You still haven't added grenade launchers. Inverse. Anyways, Sport Mode, a $10 App Lab game that has a very good focus on physics. So you punch this guy, normal VR games might go through him or like make a lazy noise. No, depending on how hard you punch them, it will actually do the applied damage. So say like, hey chump, pay me money. I'm gonna punch you in the chin until you die. However, now all you have to do is get a white piece of paper in Microsoft Paint, just crappily draw some letters, and bam, that's your picture for your game. And then add Gorilla Tag movement, and now every kid under the age of 2 months old is playing it. Also known as 75% of the community with an Oculus Quest 2. I'm going off on a rant. Here's what you guys want to see. Oh yeah, I can also build stuff in this game, I forgot. So basically, I'm gonna build a house, and then I'm gonna blow it up. It's gonna be a very quick and simple house, because I don't care about it that much. Because I'm going to blow it sky high in slow motion, because it freaking looks cool, and you're going to watch, unless you clicked off this video as soon as it started. God forbid you're even watching it right now. I'm just talking to myself and making some questionable ramblings. However, at least I'm not a speed wannabe. That would be bad. I just do my own thing and just be an average 13-year-old boy and be very impatient for bonelab. Because what else do you do nowadays? Not a lot. So this is the house so far. It is a deformed U. So basically just a one-to-one scale of its creator. A massive, deformed, fat U. I don't know how a human body is shaped like a U, but I suppose it is now, and I'm always right. So you're going to listen to me and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel now, or I will skin you and your family and hang it up all on my walls as a trophy. So, I'm just going to start on the walls now, and I'm going to add a little window so that whoever's in here can look outside the window when they see the entirety of the infrastructure of this house going across the whole map and beyond. I mean, I don't know how they would do that. They would probably be, with it 200 feet in the sky, but we'll find out how. It's still being built. It's not finished yet. So speaking of Frenzy VR, or my whatever I was saying earlier, it was a very good game. However, newer updates kind of made it crappy. So the old combat was pretty nice. I feel like it was literally degraded because I'm pretty sure it actually had hit detection. So basically, now in Frenzy, let's say you go up someone, you do this for a solid 14 seconds, they fall on the floor dead. However, back then if you did that, they would probably fall over at most. And then you'd have to actually punch them. But now there's just no hit detection whatsoever, so you can literally do this and then they fall on the ground. And also the guns. Oh, the guns. I know it's just one dude working on this, but you know who else is one dude working on a game? The man who created this, who also got a car crash and is still working on this game like the Giga Chad that he is. Maybe there's a lot of bias in there, because there is. There definitely is. I don't care that Inverse commented on my video once. That was when the game was easily in its prime. And, yeah. Yeah, also, I forgot to mention, I was literally in the middle of talking about the guns. The guns, alright. So, I know that the AK in this game and Frenzy are kind of the same-ish, except Sport Mode is obviously better. But basically in Frenzy, well, this actually goes for literally every gun. Well, the AK in particular is one of the least accurate firearms in that game because, hold on, let me just spawn in an AK real quick. So now, in sport mode, when you run out of ammo in a magazine, the bolt locks back, or the charging handle, whatever you want to call it. And that's not realistic. However, at least it's not like Frenzy, where the charging handle is not only on this side, but the old one is still over there, along with every other part of it, and it uses MP7 magazines. MP7 magazines for every rifle in the game, no matter if it's like an M4 or something. Alright, hold on. First, I just gotta shoot up this tiny school real quick. Anyways, as I was saying, oh crap, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so, okay, so let's say you're an average person that has no idea how a gun works. You will, even though this gun is still full, you will reload, and despite the fact that there's a round in the chamber, you will, chamber it again, as if nothing is there. However, people that actually know how a gun works will, just do that. However, let's say someone runs out of ammo, the slide locks back. And so people, instead of using something called, get this, the slide release, they have to be either operator or they just have no idea how guns work and just do it how they do in Call of Duty. And then they'll take this and do that and act like it is the only way to chamber a handgun once it's empty. However, did you know that something called, also this is actually unrealistic, not to crap on sport mode for a second, but the way that this locks back is actually the ejector in the magazine, so it's physically impossible for this to happen. Either way, watch this and be amazed. Alright, I don't know why I'm getting so upset over people who don't know how guns work. Anyways, let's just blow this house up. So now that it's complete, fully functioning, actually, I'm not going to add a door this time around. I'm just going to spawn in a bunch of barrels, shoot it from afar, and then just watch it go klabooey. So we just go over here, just throw in a bunch of people, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we, I'm just going to say we go over here, take out our trusty dusty 45 ACP, and then let's point at that red barrel, go into slow motion, and complete. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's like 4th of July, but in September. Oh, Jesus, debris everywhere. Probably should have expected that, but, I'm just gonna hit him with the I think I was oh yeah, every gun in Frenzy, again, this is not crapping on it, I'm just pointing out some lack of qualities, I guess is the nice way for it. So, you got yourself Mark AC, whatever you want to call it. Let's say you run out of ammo. Now instead of a real one, so the charging handle, it would just stay, right there, as it would. And then this right here would stay open, the chamber is still open, you can see it, to point out, hey, gun empty, no round in chamber. However, in Frenzy, not only, okay, I need to think about what I'm saying before I say it. Basically, Frenzy uses just, like, pre-made assets from, like, an asset store, and then he adds, like, these, like, custom points of where he wants you to reload it. So that's why, like, let's say I want to reload my Mark 18. I'm gonna take the magazine out, but it's going to come out as an MP7 magazine because he doesn't use the model's magazine. He just uses some magazine that he made because I don't know what Inverse thinks of. But anyways, so that also means that he has his own charging handle on top of the model's charging handle, which for some reason, like a handgun charging slide would, that applies to the charging handle for some reason. So it goes like this and stays there, you know, unlike how a real one would. So I'm just gonna dump out a magazine. And this is how an empty Mark 18 should look. This is probably the most realistic you're gonna get. Well, at least for sport mode. And let's say this was Frenzy VR. This would be locked back as if it was like a slide to a handgun. All this is used for is to, you know, load a new round in the chamber, but not while firing. While firing, that is this little gabagool, that pretty little thing right there. And these two go in conjunction, but they are not fully like attached to each other, which is why you don't get donked in the face with a charging handle every time you want to shoot this gun. So it doesn't go. It just goes. I know that I speak like the writing in To Kill a Mockingbird, so I'm pretty sure that made sense to like a caveman and a Fortnite henchman, and that's it. But if I can have someone translate from retarded caveman to human, I think it would make more sense. Alright, just subscribe. I'm calling.